Hello and welcome back to another update. Let's talk about jobs, specifically job titles in the software testing industry. There are many different titles and sometimes it's unclear what each one means. For instance, what's the difference between a QA engineer and a QA analyst, and what does SDET mean? If you're new to the field and trying to decide which role to apply for, I'll explain the common job titles. I'll also rank them from non-technical to most technical based on my experience, so you can better understand how each role matches your technical skill. Please keep in mind this is just my perspective. Your experience might differ and job responsibilities can vary widely, but I'd love to hear your opinion on that. Share your current position and responsibilities in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to add more quality to your software and life. Even though this title could apply to every job in the field, as we are all fundamentally testing software, it typically refers to the entry-level stage in the testing world. The software tester's role primarily involves manual testing tasks. This means executing test cases and checking if the output is correct. While the specifics can vary by company, many businesses seek software testers for this type of work, which doesn't require extensive technical knowledge. Additionally, software testers often document test results and report bugs. This job is an excellent starting point for anyone wanting to enter the field of quality assurance and testing, where you can learn everything on the job, having basic knowledge of software development, test management tools like Jira or Testwell, and an understanding of different testing techniques such as black box or white box testing can be beneficial. In my opinion, the role of a QA analyst is quite similar to that of a test architect. QA analysts are still heavily involved in testing, but they also play a significant role in structuring and building the test plan and test strategy. This position requires a deeper understanding of the overall testing process and how to design effective test cases. They analyze the testability of the system, develop test strategies, write test cases, and ensure good documentation. Therefore, QA analysts should understand test management tools and know how to set them up. As the title suggests, a QA engineer should possess engineering knowledge, be familiar with in-depth software construction, have some programming skills, and understand the technical aspects of software development and potential bug sources. This is one of the most used job titles in the software testing industry. This role involves more technical skills than a software tester. QA engineers often test not only at the system level but also at the integration level by testing APIs. They can also contribute to non-functional tests like a stress test. You can specialize within this role, like a security test engineer who focuses obviously on security testing, or a verification and validation engineer who works mostly with medical devices. The role of a QA manager is quite similar to that of a QA engineer, but it comes with more responsibilities. When I worked as a QA engineer, I was always part of a team. However, as a QA manager, I often took on the responsibility for an entire project's testing by myself. While I could get the support of other QA engineers if needed, I was primarily responsible for deciding how, when, and what to test in the project. This role requires a deeper understanding of the software being developed. Additionally, project management knowledge is beneficial and can help in setting everything up correctly. Test automation engineers develop automated tests, as the name suggests. Therefore, this role requires not only programming skills but also deep knowledge of test automation and what it means. There are different levels of automating tests, such as API testing, automated UI testing, and end-to-end testing. Additionally, a test automation engineer must be familiar with various programming languages and testing frameworks and often needs to work more with the developers. This role is somewhat of a hybrid amongst testers. In my career, I've encountered many SDETs, and nearly all of them were full-time software developers before transitioning to this role. It seems that this job is often filled by former software engineers who want to dedicate their careers to improving software quality by implementing better tests. The main tasks are similar to those of other testing roles, but the SDETs also write code and unit tests. This job definitely requires coding skills and in my opinion is one of the most technical roles in software testing. As you can see, there are many different jobs in testing, each with its own responsibility and technical requirements. They will differ from company to company, and there are a lot more job titles out there which I've never even heard of. But at the core, these are the most popular and needed positions in the software testing industry.